Caitlin Clark's name is all over the headlines, and for good reason. This Iowa native and Rookie of the Year has not only wowed fans with her basketball talents, but is also making waves with her off-court decisions. Earlier this year, Clark turned down a stunning $10 million offer from Ice Cube's Big Three League, an offer that included a 2-year contract, ownership stakes, and even a cut of the merch sales. Now there's another major offer on the table from the new Unrivaled League, but there are whispers she's ready to decline that one too. So, what's making her hold back? According to popular sports host Rachel Demita, this decision could be about more than money, and her insights are giving fans new perspectives on the factors at play.
Unrivaled League needs Caitlin Clark, and they are preparing to offer her a massive deal.
Let's dive into why Caitlin Clark might just say no to this opportunity and focus on what's really driving her career choices. A league of tempting offers, but not what Clark needs. Right now, it's no surprise that leagues want Caitlin Clark. Known for her near-unbeatable skills and sharp focus, she's a rising star that any league would be lucky to have.
League value, team value, playoffs, and doing things that we have not seen before by a rookie.
But Clark turned down the Big Three, and now Unrivaled is vying for her attention. With Unrivaled's offer including base pay, partial ownership, and performance bonuses, it's evident they see Clark as an invaluable asset. Demita, however, thinks Unrivaled needs Clark far more than she needs them. While the money is tempting, Clark has already built a substantial income stream through endorsements with major brands like Nike, State Farm, and Gatorade. Her endorsements alone surpass her WNBA salary of $75,000 by a large margin, including a shoe deal with Nike reported to be worth $28 million over 8 years, or $3.5 million annually. For a player like Clark, who's already a financial success, a lucrative but potentially risky league like Unrivaled may not be the best move. Rachel Demita also points out the relentless pace Clark has maintained. From her days dominating college ball with the Iowa Hawkeyes to jumping straight into the WNBA, she's been on a nearly year-round grind. In fact, Clark has barely taken a breath since September 2023. She played almost continuously, not only helping her team make the playoffs, but logging over 40 games in one season alone. The toll this takes isn't just physical, it's mental. Even with her remarkable endurance, Clark may be looking at burnout if she doesn't take time to recharge. Demita argues that Clark's body and mind need a break, and for such a promising young player, a balanced approach could preserve her career's longevity. Clark's growing influence and the weight of being a role model. Beyond being a talented player, Clark is emerging as a significant figure in women's basketball, a role model who commands influence and respect. Her commitment to playing in the U.S., rather than opting for high-paying overseas leagues as many WNBA players do during the offseason, aligns her with athletes like Breanna Stewart and Nafisa Collier, who are also staying stateside to grow the sport. The Unrivaled League is new and relatively untested, and while it offers a new platform, it's unclear how it will impact players' careers long-term. With Clark's rising status, the decision to join an unproven league is a huge gamble. Demita believes that the risks of the Unrivaled League's infancy could outweigh its perks, potentially impacting Clark's credibility and reputation. Caitlin Clark's brand power is impressive, especially for a young WNBA player. With endorsement deals with high-profile companies like Nike, State Farm, and Gatorade, Clark has created a brand that goes beyond the basketball court. In fact, her annual income from endorsements eclipses her salary, proving that she can thrive financially without additional league contracts. These brands are betting on her influence to inspire fans and young athletes alike, cementing her as more than just a player but an icon of women's sports. This leverage allows Clark to be selective in her career moves, and a jump to the Unrivaled League, though financially appealing, might not align with her carefully built image and career vision. Unrivaled League promises great rewards, but its newness poses a significant risk. The league's potential to compete with well-established names like the WNBA is still uncertain. And for Clark, joining such a venture means stepping into unknown waters. Demita raised questions about how Clark's style of play would adapt to the league's 3x3 format and the unfamiliar team dynamics it entails. The fast-paced, half-court game may not suit her well-honed skills, and Clark would be entering with no guarantees of how her performance would translate. As Demita puts it, Clark should proceed with caution before committing to a league without a proven track record or stability. The competitive stress. Facing off-court criticism. For someone who's only just started her WNBA career, Clark has faced intense scrutiny. Even with her stellar performance, her achievements have been criticized, with some attributing the Indiana Fever's playoff run to team effort rather than her individual prowess. Cheryl Swoops, for instance, minimized Clark's impact, suggesting it was a collective victory. This kind of criticism adds pressure, and the move to Unrivaled could expose Clark to further scrutiny if she doesn't meet expectations in a new environment. By choosing to stay with the Fever and work on her game, Clark can keep developing without additional external stress. Why taking a break could strengthen her game. Demita isn't just encouraging Clark to avoid Unrivaled for strategic reasons. She's suggesting a break could be the key to maintaining Clark's career growth. Basketball may be Clark's life, but even the best need time to recalibrate and come back stronger. Clark has plans to play golf in the offseason, a sport that offers relaxation and challenges her in a different way. She's even set to compete in the Annika in November, stepping into the green rather than the court. For a player who has gone all in on her basketball journey, a change in pace could allow her to recharge and, ultimately, return to the WNBA with renewed focus. Off-court relaxation is often underrated, yet it's critical for mental and emotional well-being. Between endorsements, intense schedules, and public scrutiny, Clark rarely has a moment to unwind. Her recent social media updates show her savoring the offseason with friends, including her boyfriend Connor McCaffrey, and catching up on much-needed downtime. Instead of diving headfirst into the unknown with Unrivaled, Clark seems to value these moments to reflect and rejuvenate. In the long run, this balanced approach could be her biggest asset, enabling her to sustain both a successful career and a healthy life outside basketball. Caitlin Clark's talent may be legendary, but former NBA star Kenyon Martin isn't sure she's ready to tackle men's league intensity. Appearing on Gilbert Arenas' podcast, Martin claimed that Clark's style wouldn't hold up against the prison-style play in men's leagues. His point? Clark's skills are unparalleled in her arena, but a men's league could require a different level of endurance and adaptability. For now, Clark's focus on mastering her craft in the WNBA seems like a smart move, as it allows her to play to her strengths and avoid unnecessary challenges that could hinder her growth. With all eyes on Caitlin Clark's next move, speculation remains about whether Unrivaled can sway her. As of now, she's chosen to sideline those talks, aiming to work on her game and explore new skills in her offseason. The Fever recently posted a video in which Clark expressed excitement about her future and a desire to keep improving her game. Her commitment to staying in the gym, honing her skills, and scratching the surface shows that her primary focus remains on growth, not quick cash grabs. Whether she'll consider Unrivaled down the line remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: Clark is in no rush to compromise her career's stability for the unknown. In the end, Caitlin Clark's decisions demonstrate a powerful lesson for athletes everywhere. Sometimes the best choice is the one that aligns with your long-term vision, not just a high-dollar offer. For fans, it's thrilling to watch this young talent rise not only for her incredible skill but also for her determination to play by her own rules. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more. See you in the next one.